Well, hello there guys, my name is Odin Wolf. Hope everybody's had a good week so far. Got a very important video to discuss today regarding the Battlefield 1 multiplayer livestream reveal that'll be going on tomorrow, June the 12th, as well as some brand new information and a little sneak peek at Battlefield 1 that was revealed on the Battlefield 1 official website this week. So, starting things off, of course, like I mentioned, tomorrow is the 64-player Battlefield Squads livestream multiplayer reveal that'll be taking place at the EA Play venue. We've got two teams split up with two team captains. You've got Stone Mountain 64 on one side and none other than Neebs himself, the noob from Battlefield Friends, as team captain on the other side. So with those two guys going at it, that's going to be a ton of fun, and I'm sure there's going to be some hilarity to ensue. So not too familiar with the players on Stone Mountain's team. I have a feeling that a lot of them are probably console players, so that's why I'm not too familiar with them. Although I will say that I noticed there's quite a few celebrities on his team, including Wiz Khalifa, Zed, Kesha, and some other ones. So it's kind of funny to see that, but it is cool to see a game that I like so much, like Battlefield, you know, broadening out to such a wide range of audiences. So I'm not too sure how well their gaming skills are going to come into play for Stone Mountain, but you know, hey, it is more of just a fun event and a showcase type deal for DICE and EA. So. But on the other side of the coin, you've got, on Neeb's team, we've got Level Cap, Jack Frags, Matimio, X Factor, so pretty much the entire squad up crew minus Jet. And then you've got also Russian Badger, Stoda, Andrzel, so just about all the PC guys that I'm familiar with on that one team. And that leads me to believe that it's going to be a pretty stacked one-sided affair at this point. But I am going to try my best to do kind of a live reaction video to the live stream and just kind of give you guys my thoughts of what's going on as it happens and what I can pick up on as far as the gameplay. I do know they're also going to be releasing a brand new trailer to go along with the multiplayer reveal, so we'll have to get in depth and break that down as well. So just a lot of cool stuff going on tomorrow, and that is of course starting at I believe 2 p.m. Pacific time, so that would be noontime Central where I'm at, for you guys that live in the Central time zone. So just be on the lookout for that. Now just real quick, some things that I want to be going to be checking out and looking forward to seeing myself is of course straight away is the gunplay and the infantry play. As that's my main focus when I play Battlefield. Just really interested to see what they've done with the weaponry, you know, as far as the type of primary, you know, we're not going to be seeing AEKs and high rate of fire assault rifles anymore. So I do know that according to some of the information that was released on the website this week, that there will be semi-autos in the game, which those did exist in some manner in World War I, although I don't think they were really like handed out and you know, I don't think they saw a lot of service in World War I as much as they did in World War II. But at least that will give you some kind of variety over just the, you know, everybody running around with the traditional bolt actions. Now, of course, there will be also SMGs in the game as well as LMGs. And you can see one of the LMGs in the little short teaser trailer that they uploaded on the website. And as well as you see the guy running holding the trench club, the spiked trench club. So that's going to be interesting to see how those work out. Now, some other information that was released on the website pertaining to the weapons is the fact that they're all going to be more individualized in their role or in their area of effect, basically. So it's going to be much more, like if you have an SMG, you're going to have to really concentrate and you know, make sure you get yourself in close enough range in a situation where that gun is going to be most effective. Which it's, you know, somewhat along the lines, and it's already that way in Battlefield 4. You can't really snipe people across the map with an SMG. But if you're skilled enough and you get the attachments and the gun playing the way you like it, you can kind of broaden the area of that gun's effectiveness. So it looks like they're going to try to basically tone that down a little bit and make it so that each individual weapon is more effective in a certain distance or a certain environment. So and that kind of ties in with the sniper rifles in this game. They're saying that they'll feel, you know, right at home to people who are already used to sniping but that they also have changed just a little bit in the fact that you need to pay attention to your distance. You don't want to be in too close, but at the same time you don't want to be out too far. So I'm thinking that they've kind of backed off the effectiveness at the really long ranges to kind of keep people up on the objectives and playing the objective more. Some other information that was released on the website is pertaining to the gadgets in Battlefield 1. They state that we can expect, you know, to feel right at home with the gadgets. They may have different skins or different appearances, but they'll kind of still work and operate in the same manner. So, you know, we're probably not going to be seeing defibrillators and med kits being thrown around everywhere, but there'll still be some type of probably a pin or a needle or something that you can stick people with, like we kind of saw in Battlefield Hardline. And there'll still be ways to heal people and give ammo. Engineers are still going to have ways to take out armored vehicles, so probably the anti-tank grenades that we've seen in the trailers. You'll have different kinds of abilities to do that, as well as, you know, with the snipers, I'm sure you'll have abilities for spotting people and ways to operate that the same manner that the recon has in the past. It'll probably just appear different or have different names and that sort of thing. So also they kind of went into the weapon customization options that you'll be presented with, and it's probably not going to be, you know, the wild colored camos that we're used to. It'll probably be more along the lines of just little small, you know, things that we could see as far as like maybe carvings in the wood or different wood grains and that sort of thing. But you'll also be able to apply different weapon magnifications, different scope magnifications on your weapons. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know how many different types of scopes existed back in World War I, but I guess we shall see. But other than that, another thing that kind of caught my eye was the discussion of melee weapons. They said that there's going to be different types of melee weapons as far as heavy and light. And they'll each have their own kind of damage model, so to speak. So it's probably going to be along the lines of the melee weapons that we saw in Battlefield Hardline. So, you know, you had ones such as the knife that you got the takedown animation that we're all familiar with. Then you had heavier ones such as, you know, the sledgehammer and those sort of things that kind of take a longer time to go through the animation, but they're one-hit kills. So I imagine we'll see, you know, the same sort of take on that in Battlefield 1. So with something like the Spike Trench Club, it may be a quicker swing, but it may not be a one-hit kill, as opposed to, you know, some of the heavier melee weapons that they'll have in the game. So, but all in all, there's some very detailed information, some good stuff to read up on the website. I'll leave a link down below for that if you're not familiar, if you're not caught up with that. And other than that, just stay tuned tomorrow for the live stream. Like I said, I think it'll probably be on the Battlefield Twitch channel as well as the Battlefield YouTube channel. So you can watch that either way, and I'll be sure and give you guys my thoughts and impressions once that's all done. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, I appreciate all the support, and until then, I'll catch you next time. Thanks.